So hello everyone. So it's been a long time since I've uploaded the video. So as many of you were asking about the notes, so I'll be uploading in the video down in the description. So please check it out. I'll be uploading all the notes. Kiman explain question notes of my PDF format upload korido to check them out in the description below. Up to how much I've covered, up to that all the PDF will be provided, including the lecture for this video. So with this in mind, let's start the video. Like last time do the video grow arrow, I'll be explaining each and every question, normally two questions from public administration, and the purpose of this video is to make you understand public administration and how to answer in exam. So first question the case the study of administration should start from the base of management rather than the foundation of law. So ki cause ki administration do management ba shuru gurulele rather than foundation ba. So itu meaning to say first of all management. What is management? Management means ekta kiba ekta manage kurala, kiba ekta sizing kurala, kiba ekta uh, oversee kurala. So this is called management. And foundation means ekta basic concept ba. So administration to ki azukule to management ba shuru kule rather than foundation of law ba noina. So explain goja. So itu civil services examination 2010 de aisha. So let's start. From the inception, public administration has been in confusion over its status. Its principal discipline is political science, its glamorous avatar is management, and throughout it has been struggling to find its place between the two extremes. So, public administration though, के एजोगले तो इतो एकता middle ground हो that is first of all tai political science निचना भी है because यदि political theory kan की चोला like uh, like the bureaucrats, like the political executives, like the ministers in the so at the side there political sciences are at the same time management as it means management means oversee kurala. The job of a bureaucrat is to oversee the functions uh, and administration. So public administration do idu mojude phasina je. So the next point is since administration of public function in the government makes it action part of it, its focus has shifted continuously from digging less in policy making than do better delivery of service and making itself more efficient. The law part, which is policy deliberation, if left to the political masters, will make administration even better, and management approach can fulfill in accomplishment of this public and so konishna public administration do it is between political science or management la mojude ase. So the question by case you could management they focus kurila rather than itu law they focus no kurna. So itu kina kurshi kule to itu management manu ki kina manage kuro. For example, suppose take the teachers. So teacher aro ti ekta classroom ke sai ase. So first of all student to bishi hala chala kurile to bishi indiscipline ajukle the first job for you before teaching is to manage or is to control the students. So student gange control no kurile to kinia shikawo dange. So the first job is to manage. So kwanishna student gange first manage kurilo rather than um, rather than teaching them. So in the same way in public administration first the policy bulb banawule so that manuangi ordered annually after that only the implementation should be done. The The low part, which is policy deliberation, if left to the political masters, will make administration even better and accomplish a management approach can fulfill in accomplishment of this. Public administration has never been able to realize its full status and potential as an independent social science subject. If it leans towards management, it can build its own theory, body of literature without losing its independent status. So question mark ki answer ki you have to focus on management rather than um, teaching the foundation of law. That means law ke teach no karna first management they focus kurle. It gradually comes to NPM, that is new public management. New public management is a type of management in which the um, the serv- the services are focused on management rather than bureaucracy. So the new public management paradigm, public choice theory, pressure from public sector and globalization has in fact made public administration to seek efficiency, customer satisfaction and profitability. So management line to um, um, advantages is at present time the main thrust is to make administration customer oriented, customer friendly, efficient and effective. So new public management, as I've already told you, new public management means bringing the private sector in management. Public choice theory, in the public choice theory के है जो बोले तो public choice theory believes that uh, the citizens have the right to choose the services from a number of services. So पहिला दे एक ता concept देखिए public interest theory. So public interest theory by ओला से public choice theory दो. So public interest theory by की कोई के दो politician kan दो कि कोई citizens kange serve करले ताना main interest है, but this is not the case. The public interest theory was uh, replaced by public choice theory. Public choice theory in the sense like citizen do tai right as a services can select करले. Suppose तीनटा shop আছে, একটা shop তে সামান ভাল পায়, একটা shop তে substandard পায় আর একটা shop তে বেশি বিয়া সামান পায়. So it is naturally that you will go to the shop that gives the best service and the best product. So in the same way public choice theory के जगले एक citizen एक services किमान दिवो उतुला उतुबा ताई choice तगला ताई कुंदु बाल लगे उतदे जगोरेला. So this is also known as public choice theory. So idu kina aneo kole do through the new public management or private sector in management. Like for example to hospital jaise, suppose the hospital tinda ase, hospital 1, hospital 2 or hospital 3. So the bishi bimar ase. So idu tinda bi ekta do government sector, ekta do private sector or ekta do PPP, that is public private partnership lam model like that hospital আছে. So এইটো তিনটা hospital তে কোনটো best service to উদুই যাব তো, you're not going to go to that hospital that does not give service, good service. So you have a choice. That means the choice আছে এইটো তিনটাতে একটা দি visit করলে doesn't mean একটা দি যাব, you can choose from these three. So this is also known as the public choice theory. So it all comes to the management of administration, that management though entirely bureaucracy banina, there should be some private elements in administration. So idu question by idu kwaze ki public management, that is administration de management annually rather than law ke implement kurule. So next, what do you think there's a sort of paradox between e-governance and good governance? Explain fully. So question though for 200 marks ka nature, it came in 2012. So question mark was कि there is a sort of paradox between e-governance and good governance. Paradox, what is paradox? Paradox means something which is different, means contradicting. Suppose दुईला साथी दुईटा छ और एकटा तो he believes in a political party, that is so for example BJP, and one he believes in Congress. So the two ideology does not meet each other. So there seems to be a paradox cause that means contradicting. In the same way, e-governance or good governance to bishi contradict kura nishna je question ba. So let us see e-governance. E-governance ke jogule the use of electronics and information technology for good governance. That is the one when we use computer or information technology or any other sophisticated technology for doing for implementation. For example, in Nagaland is actually the e-gov, e-government or nagaland.gov.in means ekta service sector je ekta internet service or information technology services that is in ICT, that is information communication technology. Itu wa citizen or government ke link kudule ita to you can make you can register for NPSC exam through online system. You don't have to pay money to the NPSC, rather you just have to uh, fill up the form in online, but which the payment be online by grow. So this is also known as e-governance, that is use of information technology for governance. Or second to case good governance. What is good governance? Good governance means the process and institution that meets the need of the society by making use of available resources at the disposal. Means good governance to case good governance to use of available resources by the government to meet the needs of the people. That means manangi serve krole. So our let us look at both the both the topics and understand good governance to case use of available resources to meet the needs of the people. Aro idu good governance to kitya aise 1989 World Bank la publication de aro 1992 de the same World Bank ba 1992, so 1989 de ekta paper de define koriche World Bank ba. So in the same after few years in 1992 World Bank ba publish koriche governance and development. Udade fully explain koriche what do you mean by good governance. Aro nowadays we use good governance for administration purposes, like it believes in participation. Means good governance ba sob manu participate kurna believe kurna je rule of law, that means sob manu equal as a law de transparency, that means ki kore je sob government la kam to sob transparent as responsiveness, that is responsive as means ki query je sob ido response kore. Consensus oriented means sob manu la opinion loy, and inclusiveness, that means sob manu equally represent governance there. So it was a good governance or e-governance, the use of information technology and electronics for governance. So it did difference the case first of all good governance the case citizen centric means citizen kange focus korle. So good governance is as a concept tends to end conventional formalism of public administration in favor of bestowing primacy to citizen welfare than rigid procedure. So rather than strict procedure, good governance to manonge help korala. So next the e-governance the e-governance to very rigid, means tie rules and regulations strictly follow kore. For example, good governance or e-governance la difference to ke suppose you are filling up for NPSC exams. So in good governance the government will ask you to fill up the form, and if financially weak or if you don't have any if you are weak financially, the government may grant you incentives, may grant you subsidy. Like if the form is rupees 1000, since you're poor they may give for only rupees 100. So this is good governance, that is for the citizen welfare. Similarly, e-governance is the use of information technology. So you cannot change a computer. To computer के ती proceed करना पड़ो कि chip पैसा तो कम करना दिवे means तिला साथी के 1000 cost करना चाहिए तिकी भी 1000 cost करो. So it is purely a rigid procedure. That is you cannot negotiate with a computer. So this is the difference. E-governance with its well-defined and seemingly rigid procedure module gives us an impression that administrative formalism is reimposed, being paradoxical to the good tenet of good governance. So, मैं आगे explain गर्नुछ एदो दुईटा तो बेसी difference छ. Good governance envisages collective problem solving with blurring lines between polity, administration, and citizen. So good governance तो ताई transparency, consensus oriented एदो सब तो focus करे. So एदो polity, administration और citizen गाला सब branch to cover. But e-governance clearly assigns the role of service provider and beneficiary, thus demarcating the line between polity and citizen. E-governance is fully electronic. Its main purpose is for service provider, that is service delivery important. The e-governance with its ICT platform chiefly focuses on administration citizen interface, thus creating an impression of a political administration dichotomy. Thus e-governance seems to define boundaries rather than blurring them. However, examining the situation closely reveals that there is an inherent flexibility in information technology platform, for they can modify themselves in at least possible time with the least possible effort. Easy availability of information, a benefit of e-governance, is the biggest contributor to bring change in law and procedure. Thus, administrative formalism in fact is reduced by e-governance. So, e-governance by ke jukle to time reduce kora. That is, to file like the put up kora. If you are putting up physically, it may take time. That means to 7 to 8 days like go pade ekta file put up kore. But e-governance means instantaneously. That is, itya put up kora or itya receive hui jawa. So this is the definition. Moreover, e-governance can synergize the actions of government, civil society, and citizen by establishing an effective network of social institutions. Thus, policy, information, views, and feedback could be easily exchanged and incorporated into the planning stage itself, thus providing a huge saving in time and labor. Computer so time be save हुआ, money be save हुआ, और इतुवा computer by automatically ki ase solve to saiba solve kore do. Thus we can see that there's no paradox between e-governance and good governance. In fact, the former is an instrument to bring the latter. So the concluding answer do the ekta strict separation in ekta liberal answer do. The main gist of answer writing is you should not go to the extreme. That means the extreme viewpoint do na bro. Rather take the middle ground do lele. That is accepting both the goods and rejecting the both the evils of this of the two answers. So with this the video has come to an end. I'll be uploading the PDF. So do check them out, and thank you all for watching, and I'll be uploading again. So thank you all for watching and have a great time.